Hi, I'm Phil Chrysler, President and CEO of Impact Health Sharing. While there are a lot of good healthcare sharing organizations out there, not all of them practice healthcare sharing to its most modern and purest form. At Impact, because of the industry-leading protocols that are engineered into the patented technology of our platform, we do just that. I think it's critically important as Impact members or potential members, or as a marketing partner, to understand these protocols. Even as a provider of healthcare services, it is vitally important for you to understand these unique, member-centric, industry-leading features that separate us from others. But before I jump into that, it's important to understand why we were so intentional with this process. There are two main reasons. The first is from a regulatory perspective. A regulator's job is to protect their constituents, and a good sharing organization should want to make that easy for regulators. The second reason is from a consumer perspective. We want consumers to clearly understand that healthcare sharing is not insurance and how it differs from insurance. And we want to make sure that they have a high degree of confidence in the program and know that it works. Healthcare is the second largest expense for most households, and we want to make sure it works for you, your spouse, and especially your children. So let's start with the first one. No receipt of funds. One of the key ways healthcare sharing is different from insurance is the way that members actually participate in the entire sharing process. Members simply make a monthly share deposit into their own financial account designated for sharing, giving them ultimate control of their money. Impact, the healthcare sharing organization itself, never takes receipt of the funds. We don't pool funds like insurance companies do. The second protocol that we engineered into the system is a concept of publishing, and publishing is really on two fronts. First one, publishing the share notice. First, there's the concept of publishing the share notice. When you hear the word publishing, another word is just a notification. But the reason we use the word publishing is important. When you go back and look at the history of healthcare sharing, they were originally newsletters, monthly newsletters that came out and were published, mailed out to everyone. We now live in this automated world, a digital world. So we just say publish the needs digitally in the form of the share notice to each individual member. And what we publish in that monthly share notice is a detailed breakdown of what we call the use of funds. It shows how much is getting allocated, exactly how much is going to stay in the account and be used for sharing, and how much is going to go to Impact to facilitate the program. Publishing the medical bills. Second, there's the concept of publishing the medical bill. Again, when we say publishing, it's just a notification. But what we're doing is publishing or notifying our members when their share has been allocated and when it's been used to pay a medical bill. No commingling of funds. Another important point is that we don't commingle funds. Money used for sharing stays in the member's own account, and money that Impact needs to run the program is taken out and moved into Impact's own financial accounts. Distributed reserving. Some healthcare sharing programs out there may find the word reserving scary, but it's really not. At Impact Health Sharing, we simply build up balances in the member-owned accounts to create a level of liquidity that allows us to match and allocate medical bills quickly. In the insurance world, they bring dollars into a centralized account and build up reserves to meet state requirements. However, their aim is ultimately to make a profit, which creates a conflict of interest with the consumer. With our protocol of distributed reserving, the monthly share is priced at a level to build a balance in the member's account, which is their money. So, distributed reserving is simply a way to create liquidity and quickly allocate medical bills in a fiscally responsible manner that puts the needs of the members first. Member-to-member sharing. Now let's talk about the actual process of bill sharing. The concept of bill sharing is simple. When a member has a medical bill, they are matched and allocated to other members. The money moves in a peer-to-peer fashion from one account to another, ensuring that the funds go directly to the provider and not into someone's pocket. Voluntary participation. It's important to note that members are notified before any money is moved out of their account. This transparency and control is a key difference between healthcare sharing and insurance. Members always have the choice to continue to contribute to the community's medical bills, ensuring that everything is voluntary. Full transactional transparency. And with full transactional visibility, members can see every dollar that comes in and goes out of their account, giving them confidence in the fiscal soundness of the program. When money is moved from my account to yours, it becomes restricted and cannot be accessed freely because it has been designated for the specific purpose of matching and sharing medical bills between accounts. As a member of the program, you can see when you've been matched and allocated to a family and how much of your share is going to support their medical needs. You can even communicate with them and offer well wishes. This experience is vastly different from how insurance operates, and it's important for regulators and consumers to understand that. Impact Health Sharing is not insurance, and we're proud of the unique community-focused approach we've developed. Third-party fiduciary and agency. The last protocol we have in place is really important. We have a third-party financial institution acting as the fiduciary, handling all the movement of money. Impact can't even touch the money in the accounts. We have no access to it. We have no ability to just reach into the accounts and do anything different with the money other than what's being published. It's a powerful safeguard that provides an extra layer of protection and ensures that everything is done with transparency and integrity. That's it. These protocols are the backbone of Impact Health Sharing and why we believe it works better and feels better.